youth football players, youth cheerleaders, please stand. Tonight, fans would like to recognize the youth.
You can't even see them standing because they're so short.
What's up, Flashes? Welcome back to Food on the Fly. Today we were reviewing Bubba's.
Okay, so the first thing that we got was the combo appetizer. It had like cheese fried bites, fried pickles, and some barbecue wings.
Yeah, the barbecue was really good.
It was really good.
Yeah, the inside of the wing was good. You know, it was a moist wing, but there was no crunch to it. And then the fried pickles were solid. They weren't like overly salty. They weren't like, you know, they had a good crisp to it.
Yeah, for my main course, I got a sunshine burger. It's a patty with bacon like grinded into the meat, and then it had an egg on top. I personally didn't love it. I think that the burger was like kind of too salty. The fries that it came with though were absolutely amazing. Like probably some of the best restaurant fries I've ever had.
Yeah, the fries, I mean, when you take the fry, it's really crispy on the outside, and then you get like, it's so soft on the inside, it tastes like a mashed potato.
So I did not get a burger. I actually got the kids pizza. It was a good size. It was a lot of crust, and it was very like grainy at the bottom.
For my main course, I got the south of the border burger. It came with just a big patty, getting it with queso, lettuce, onion. It was really good. Their queso was pretty good. It could have been a little warmer, I won't lie, but yeah, all in all, it was a good burger.
I got a bacon cheeseburger, and it was the same as Izzy's in a sense where the bacon was ground into the patty. Personally, I thought it was honestly too much bacon and made the burger like too salty in a sense. It was really good. It came with 2 patties, which how could you not pass that up? But the fries were incredible. Like he said, with ranch, that was just awesome. Thanks for tuning in to Food on the Fly this week, and have a great weekend, Flashes.
The once freshman trying to prove he should be the varsity starter, who did earn it and has been the starter for the past 3 years, now has bigger things to prove for himself and his team. I had the chance to sit down with senior quarterback Nevin Tedero and hear his thoughts about his 4th and final year here at Franklin Central.
Me personally, master the mental game, basically take care of the football, number 1, and number 2, make plays not only with my arm but with my legs as well. and then just be a great leader in the locker room, on the field, whenever my teammates need me. And I'm here for my teammates at the end of the day, so that's what matters.
Well, you know, he's got a lot of experience, and really what we want him to do, like all players, is grow as a person and a player each year. And I think he's has done that, and way ahead of schedule, actually. You know, he walked into a tough situation. When you start as a freshman, that means you're really good or you're really struggling at that spot, and as you know, going through sports too. And it's a lot, and so especially a quarterback, which is the hardest position in sports, there's really no second place that I've found. It's so difficult. You got a couple seconds to make so many decisions. So he has come so far in that realm, and that we're now to the point where he just needs to manage and win the play. And if he does that, I think we have a chance to win a lot of football games. So.
Yeah, we've made a lot of strides mentally this offseason. Coach Boz, Coach Parika, Coach Clev, all the offensive staff, they've all been working with us quite a bit this year, and I really like the coaching that we've all been getting, and I think it's really, really paying off. And in defense, they're young, they're talented, and they obviously got great coaches over there too. And I think the mental game is going to be the biggest difference from last year to this year. We love the competition, and we know every week we got to come to play, whether it's week 1 or week 9. We got to come to play every single week, and we don't get breaks in the playoffs either. But we love a challenge, and it keeps us on our toes every week. What I'm most excited for this season is just one last season with my teammates. We're going to have a lot of fun this year. We've been working really hard, physically and mentally, and we expect to win a lot of games this year and really turn the tide of the program and shock a lot of people around the state. What you guys are going to see, though, is a team that's going to be mentally prepared, a team that works hard, and a team that's going to pick each other up and pat each other on the back when we do good.
With FCTV, I'm Isaac Prickle.
Who was or who is the best player in the NFL ever? Tom Brady.
What you think, bro?
I'm gonna go with Lamar Jackson.
It says ever, though.
Oh, ever?
Yeah, I think Barry Sanders.
Barry Sanders.
Barry Sanders.
I had time to think about it. He was a part of the greatest team ever assembled, the 1985 Chicago Bears, Walter Payton.
Who was or is the best player in NFL history? Tom Brady.
Oh, that's easy. Nick Bosa. I don't care what nobody say. Nick Bosa. Julio. Easies. Julio.
LJ, you already know. LJ Jackson, you feel me? Y'all don't want it? Bro. Deion Sanders.
Julian Edelman.
Of all time?
Yeah, bro.
Tom Brady.
Fine. Jace Brewer. Look him up on Google.
We're really excited for fall sports. Our coaches and our athletes have been working their tails off all summer long during their open practice times and getting prepared for another great season moving ahead, whether it's volleyball, tennis, golf, football, whatever fall sport you're really interested in. They've all been working really, really hard, and we have a lot of talent and excitement with all our sports season coming up.
I think I'm just looking forward to the progression of the athletes, how they've progressed from last year to now, and how the teams have progressed. We really have worked hard to instill a certain philosophy within the athletic department, and look forward to all of our programs kind of taking that next step in the conference and the IHSA tournament.
No, I don't think there's anything that's drastically too much different. The coaches and the athletes are doing a lot of the same. We expect a lot more success, obviously, like he said, in the HCC and the state tournament along those lines. But what we hope to see is a lot more student involvement, right? We want to see the crowd packed for football games, volleyball games. We want to see you guys come out to tennis matches. We hope to see a lot more student body supporting all of our athletes and coaches throughout the fall season.
Yeah, so our role is, for one thing, we've been building the schedule over the summer, so we build all the schedules for all the athletic teams. We make sure that transportation fees are paid. We make sure the physicals are all uploaded. We make sure our coaches have everything they need to be successful. So we want to make sure that they have all the equipment they need, facility requests they need, anything like that. We help with all those things. Hiring the coaches, that as well.
No, I think the big focus for us in the athletic department is coaches helping one another, whether it's the football coach helping the swim coach or whatever it may be, is they lean on one another to learn what works for their program, what doesn't work for their program. So we're creating an athletic department culture. We want to see our athletes supporting one another. So we want to see softball players going to baseball games, swimmers going to basketball games, whatever it may be, because they put a lot of work and a lot of time and effort goes into being a student athlete at a high school level and that's kind of what we want to see change and kind of continually develop over time.
Well, this is my first fall as an athletic director. I've been a football coach for 12 years here, so that's always been my favorite part previously. I think what I'm looking forward to, about the fall, and kind of my favorite part is when the weather turns and start getting a little colder out. It feels different in the fall for sports. I think when that happens, it takes a little more concentration, a little more effort on the fine things whenever it's cold out. So when the weather starts to turn, that's something that I like about the fall sports.
And for me, it's just seeing our kids compete, right? That's the most exciting thing about it, whether it's for early on in the season or later on, but seeing our soccer teams get after it out there and compete versus the highest level soccer teams in the state. Same with football. I mean, you can't beat it. Seeing student athletes kind of accomplish the goals that they've been working for is second to none.
Live stream of the FC Media. We are here week 1, Franklin Central versus Meridian. Tonight I will be your main guy, Drew Grimes. Alongside me is Jackson Bingham, and we are excited to get back into the booth here. Week 1, Meridian here at FC. How many years is it in a row now we've won?
About, 6 or 8, right?
Yeah, we're on quite the streak right now, and we're looking to keep it going here. Coach West has these boys fired up, and I think the boys are ready to light the torch here tonight. Student section is fully packed. The stands are filled with about crowd strong of about 4,000, and we're looking to light the fireworks here tonight.
Yeah.
Start off. Let's look first of all at some games around the conference. We have North Central versus Fishers, Lafayette, Jeff, and Avon, Mount Vernon, Noblesville, and then the main one, I think, Center Grove and Westfield.
Center Grove and Westfield, that is going to be a great game tonight.
Yeah, Center Grove and Westfield being two of those top teams. Westfield having Anthony Richardson's little brother on their team. But let's dive back into this game right now. So, as we get started here, we have some key players. So, Jackson, you highlighted some. Who we're looking at today?
We're looking at Tyson Thali for Perry. He's 6 foot. 205-pound wide receiver. But the main key focus that we're focused on here tonight with Perry is Byron Hahn. He's 5'9", 169-pound wide receiver. He really tore us up last year in sorts of points wise. If we can look to stop him, we'll be looking to have a great game here at FC tonight.
Yeah, team captain's going out to the middle of the field right now. A guy for us is going to be, of course, Nevin Teterow. Our QB1, he has been for the past 4 years since he got into the program. Coach West saw him. Coach West said he liked him. He's been our starter since day one.
Yep.
Looks like the punter was late on the field there, so they had to call a timeout just to not get the delay of game violation. SC's defense is always going to be a thing that you look at and say, they're a good group.
Yeah.
Especially this year. They got a lot of young guys coming up. Lost a bunch of guys last year, notably being Hadori Hines and Jayon Harvey.
Yeah, and coming back from last year, if we can have a strong D-line like we are seeing right now, that'll be even better for this FC team and later on in the season.
All right, Perry's set to kick here. Snaps high, gets down, punt is away. Not a fantastic one. He'll just let it roll, and it's going to go down to about the 44, 43-yard line of FC. So great starting field position for the Flashes as they're set to take the field with their commander-in-chief, Nevin Teterow.
Yep.
As we look at the years, Nevin has progressed, I think, tremendously throughout the years.
I would say Nevin is probably in his best year here at FC.
If he's going to do anything with FC, significant, it has to be right now, because this is going to be his last year, and he's got something to prove. I think,
Yeah.
He's got. D1 schools looking at him. He doesn't really know what what's going on right now. So, but he is the leader of this team and has been for the past couple of years. Play action immediately. Fires deep down the field to Demir Swanigan. It's incomplete. Oh, almost caught by Demir. Down the hash. Looks like a great pass. Just Swanigan could not hang on.
Tyson Thowley with the stop.
Had to dive for it. Defender was beat. He beat the defender, but man. Perry catches a break. Well, instead of being at the 20-yard line, we are still back at the 43. 2nd and 10 now. Handoff to the right side. Good little block in there. Gets about 4 yards up to the 47-yard line. Now, that's something we haven't really seen much, was the run game working, and it looked to work right there.
Yeah.
I think, one thing I'm already seeing right now is a lot of size mismatches.
Yeah.
From FC's offense to Perry's defense.
Yeah.
It just looks like Perry's a small team. As we see in the stat sheet, their heaviest player is only about 280.
Yeah.
Middleton out in motion. Tutterow finds him in the flat, gets out and gets to a first down. Dives forward for the first, all the way to the opposing 46. Has let it be a first down for FC. Already in this game. Offense is looking great, defense is looking spectacular. Swanigan in motion, coming to the near side. Moritz moves to the slot. We've seen this look a lot with the 2 in the backfield beside Tutterow.
Yeah.
Middleton in motion, a handoff to the right side. Punches up the middle, and still on his feet. That is Avery Allen, the senior, with the carry there. Still one of the main guys, honestly.
One of our fellow classmates in class.
Yeah. Looks like number 7 comes in. That is Amori Hines, Hidori Hines' little brother. As we remember Hidori from last year. And a cool little story about them, they wear number 7 because that is their sister's name. Their little sister's name is 7. So.
Great contribution to her.
Yeah. Handoff to Moritz on the jet sweep. He gets a first down and more, trucking his way all the way to the outside and eventually finds the sideline. Nasons is right next to Coach West. He looks ready to go in at a moment's notice. Nasons, of course, the Flash's kicker. Middleton in motion. They hike the ball, they snap it. Looking deep. Moritz wide open in the middle of the field. That is a touchdown. Flashes. A great play call right there. Moritz found his way into the open field. There was nobody out near him. He had plenty of grass around him.
Very wide open. Nobody was covering him. What a great touchdown from Hudson Moritz.
Great
way
play call. Great play call. Great find.
Great way to start the game off right here at Franklin Central.
And that is exactly what FC wanted to do here to start it off. Now as we go for the PAT, Tutterow, the place kicker, and kick is up.
It is good.
And it is good. Nasons makes the kick. The thing, was the false start. It was barely.
Just false start with Brody, but just
everything I think looked very good. The passes looked good. They weren't like little wobbly ducks up there. I think everything was working. Even the rushing game was good. We were getting blocks. It was all working.
Yeah.
Kickoff goes to 3-yard line where it's received, and he'll bring it out. And he gets tripped up and tackled down around the 18-yard line. Hot one out tonight, but not nearly as hot as it was last year. Last year we were pushing 90s. Tonight at kickoff looked like low 80s, around 81. And it's only going to cool down from there. So it looks like to be a beautiful night for some high school football here in Indiana.
Right around halftime, it'll be a good 79 degrees. It'll be already cooling down just like Drew said. So the second half of the game shouldn't be too bad for the Flashes and Perry.
Yeah, one of the biggest problems, though, especially, for Perry right now, their quarterback side, the side they're on with their quarterback, it's going to be hard for him to see a lot of guys because those shadows are going to become a problem as takes the RPO right there and just makes a bit of a bad pass, let him a little too much, and that one falls incomplete. Was looking for
Eli Williams.
Eli Williams there, who he already targeted on the first play of the game. So he's looking to be one of their top guys. The sophomore, he's young. He's also one of the biggest guys on the team. He's 6'2", 180. So
yeah, he's got a lot of room to grow. He's got another 2 years to play. He'll make a big jump.
yeah, again, I mean, we haven't seen much out of this Perry team, but I mean, so far the offense has not been working. Handoff here, and I mean, every play just looks like there's about 11 blue jerseys
It
right
just
by the
looks
ball.
like there's a lot of misconnection with the QB and with the coaching and general from Perry. It just doesn't look that smooth or anything like that.
3rd and 8 again, another 3rd and long here, as Perry has the ball now again deep in their own territory. They have yet to even make it a short to go, like a within 5 even. I mean, it's just been within 10, within 8 right now. They're looking to make something happen. They have 2 bunched up on the far side, 1 on our near side, and man in the backfield. They take the snap. Drops back to pass, looking, fires sidearm pass, and it's dropped by Eli Williams. That was a great pass there.
Great pass, just did not connect with it.
Great pass.
That will lead to a 4th down.
Great pass by Zupan, just on the back shoulder of the intended receiver right there, and he just couldn't corral it, couldn't hold on to it. That's a catch I think everyone in the stadium expected him to make right there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, a big break for FC, but unlucky right there for Perry. They're set here to punt it away once again as Moritz, the return man, sets up. Kick almost blocked by Swanigan as Moritz isn't even close to the ball. He's just going to keep letting it roll. As, I mean, we're going to be set up with great field position once again. Ball around the 34-yard line. Offense, after a short break, is back on the field. 6.5 to go here in the first quarter. For one thing, I have to say right now, the defenses look great.
Yeah.
Everyone's swarming to the ball. We're not letting, I mean, the QB's getting pressure. He's having to roll out of the pocket almost every play.
Yeah, I mean, that goes back to what we were talking about on Thursday on the radio, is this exact thing with our defense. It's looking great. If we can,
yeah,
they got to keep it up. They're looking great.
Hand off to Allen. Option back, and a flea picker finds Middleton, and Middleton, passed a little bit short. Middleton couldn't catch it.
Man, that would have been a great catch.
That was a huge play. A little trickery play there. Really had everyone in the field kind of, even I had no idea what to call there. A little bit of a, I mean, just a triple option to a flea flicker pass, and man, that was a big miss again. That is back-to-back drives, though, where the intended target has been a deep pass on the first play, the down. A toss out to the right side. Avery Allen with plenty of space ahead of him, keeps fighting and trucking all the way down to the opposing side of the field.
For another Flash's first down.
FC now in Perry Meridian territory as the Falcons are being backed up once again. FC checking their play sheets here. Middleton knows what he's doing. So does Totoro. Snap, handoff to left side. Allen again bunching it up, finding a hole to the right, and gets bottled up around the 38-yard line. It'll be about 2nd and 1. A little bit of a skirmish after the end of it. Allen's helmet came off, so he'll have to come out for at least a play. He looks fired up after that. Looks to be 2nd and 1. Second and very short, at least. Here for FC. Middleton again, the main back. We have 2 lined up to our side, 1 outside. You give it to Middleton. Middleton will just fight forward and get the first down. Gets all the way out to the 34-yard line of Perry, and that's another FC first down.
Flashes are looking great here with 5 minutes and 41 seconds left in this first quarter. See if we can make another run for it here.
Already another Flashes first down here with about 5.5 left to go here in the first quarter. 2 next to Totoro. Snap, be a false start on the offense. So that'll push him back again. Still first down. Have a little 1st and 15 here. So we'll see what West draws up on a 1st and longer than usual. So looks like 3 are bunched out to the near side, including Hines and Moritz. Swanning out far. Totoro rolling towards our side, firing deep. Demir Swanigan, caught in the middle of the field, touchdown! Flashes! Totoro with another great read there, rolling out to his right, finding the post route from Demir Swanigan.
One thing I've got to say about this team right now is these pass connections from Nevin Totoro to our wide receivers and these running backs, they look very good right now.
Everything is clicking on all cylinders right now. So far, the Falcons have not been able to have not been able to stop the Flashes. Extra point here. Up and
it's good.
Nason's with another make there as FC, he gets on the board once again. I mentioned earlier the fireworks were coming out tonight. We might run out by the end of this game.
Yeah.
Offense is
they might have to bring
firing
it back
right now.
Might have to run to a fireworks store and get some more with the way this game's going right now.
Yeah, FC is looking fantastic to start off so far here tonight. I mean, the offense, we already said it or mentioned it, you know, Totoro's going to have to make some things happen. He's got a lot of passing yards. He's already got 2 touchdowns on his resume so far this year.
It's a great thing for Totoro.
Yeah, go on.
Great thing for Totoro this year. I mean, as we're looking in this quarter right now, it's looking very good. Pass options are looking very great right now.
Yeah, I want to add, I mean, Avery Allen, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Avery Allen and Brady Middleton, the run game, I think, is what's setting up all these pass plays.
Yeah.
I mean, we ran a lot of play action, ran a lot of option plays, ran a lot of, you know, just stuff like that. So
keep it up.
Kickoff here again at the same spot it was last time. We'll see who makes the tackle here. Looks to be a flag on the play as he gets tackled, wrapped up around the 25-yard line. We'll see who the flag is for, as it was called behind the runner. Another thing, it is youth football night here. So all the little kids wearing their jerseys get in free, all the little cheerleaders get in free. And I mean, that just makes for a more packed crowd and a even more memorable first night here at FC.
Very memorable experience for all these little kids coming out, watching their big peers play football. Eventually they'll be up on this field and it'll be excited as a fan to come back and watch these guys play.
Demir looks like to have the touchdown chain on right now on the sideline. He's got the big gold chain around his neck. He's got the touchdown chain. FC's defense back on the field. They have not had a lot of time to breathe as FC. I mean, they've moved fast so far. 2 touchdowns through 7 minutes of this game. Defense so far, I mean, secondary hasn't had to do much work. The front seven's really been making all the stops. They hand it off here, and again, tackled and a hit for a very short gain of about just 2. I mean, FC swarming to the ball and not really letting anything behind them at all. Second and 8 here for the Zupan looks to be, make something happen here as his receivers, I think. And, oh, we get him behind the line.
Sack.
Ball's out, ball's out. FC falls on top of it. The pressure by FC finally gets there.
Looks like everybody is fired up on this sideline right now. What a great vibe here at FC.
FC's defense finally gets to the QB, causes the pressure, was going to sack him anyways, but the ball ended up coming out of his hands, and FC has the ball at the 7-yard line. Goal-to-go possession here for the Flashes. I want to see who gets that chain now. Well, offense back onto the field after a short rest, but the defense made a great play. They're back on the field after only a minute, not even. Handoff to Avery Allen up the left side, tries cutting it back up the middle, fights for a little bit more. Looks like, is that 67 Steinhofer? Yeah, 64, John Steinhofer having to come off the field there. His helmet fell off during that play, so gonna have to have a backup lineman in. But, 2nd and 4 shouldn't be a huge deal.
No.
It's only out for one play.
False start.
False start on Perry. That'll move it up about halfway. It'll be about 2nd and 2 here. Oh, did I say false start? Sorry. Offsides. Thank you, Jace Turk, for correcting me. Jace Turk, our cameraman up in the booth tonight, as is every night.
Doing a very great job filming this game. Shout outs to Jace Turk.
Steinhofer coming back out of this play because he cannot play because, the down still never happened. So he still has to be out for at least this play. And at about the 2.5-yard line, punches it, drives all the way in. Avery Allen scores a touchdown there. That's what we were talking about earlier, the run game.
Another flag
Flashes
throw.
get another touchdown. Fireworks are still going. You can't even see them because it's daytime right now. But they're rolling for sure.
There was a flag thrown on the play.
Thank you, JB. I did not see that. Looks to be a... Oh, it was on the offense. That's not good. Well, that'll erase the touchdown, but, I expect to get it right back. Well, that score is raced off the board as FC is still waiting on what to do here. Everyone's kind of out of whack. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, touchdown discount. All right. Setting up for the PAT, and that's up and in.
Another good one from Zach Nason.
The flag, it looks like it was actually after the play there. So the touchdown still counts. FC's now up on the board. 21-0 here through only about 8.5 minutes. Man, this is quite the game right now.
Quite the game,
we
yes.
scored this in like the whole half last year.
Yeah,
So.
it was not like this last year.
On their team? On their team? Our team? Oh. Okay, well, FC setting up for the kickoff here. Penalty moves the kickoff up to the opposing 45. So probably just send this one out of bounds. He'll probably just end up booting this out of bounds. But we'll see what the plan is. As they're going to squib kick it, and they look to get it. FC recovers.
That's a good recovery from FC right there.
And that's an onside squib kick. FC recovers, and they get the ball right back.
This game is just, FC is just
the
dominating
Falcons have
right now.
no answer. I mean, at this point, FC is just toying with them.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can hear Jace there on the mic, but he just said, I'll reiterate if we couldn't, they're giving the defense a rest because they've been on the field all game. So.
What a great turnout for here at FC and this great game that we have going on. I wouldn't say it's too great for Perry, but great for us.
Yeah, this is, I mean, if this goes on,
this is going to be.
I mean, we might leave at halftime, honestly.
This is going to be.
Handoff to the right side. Avery Allen tackled right about the line of scrimmage. Clock keeps ticking here. Be second and long here. Which, I mean, so far hasn't been an issue.
Seems like everything's working in our favor right now here at Franklin Central.
Allen and Middleton to the sides, never mind. Middleton moves out in motion, looks to do a flat route, a little stick route there from Demir Swanigan as he catches it. And dives forward to right around the first down marker, and they'll give him a first down right there. Demir Swanigan with a little stick route, a little curl, and that is another first down for FC. Clock will keep ticking. Or never mind, sorry, it stops at their first downs in high school. Looking towards the sideline for the play. Looks like the offensive coordinator is doing some weird tribal moves right now. But we don't understand the play, only the players do. Middleton out in motion again, handoff to Allen. Allen up the middle.
Be stopped short of the first down
Looks like a decent gain there, about 4 or 5. You know, for Dreyer, I'm sure he would love to be on the field right now, but he's probably enjoying this from the sidelines too.
Yeah, I mean, we see him right there, just chilling on the sideline. Nothing much from him, but I bet he's enjoying this game right now.
Yeah, we're going to have a 2nd and 6 here for the Flashes. They hand it off again to Avery Allen, and he's going to bust it up the middle for what looks to be about a first down. It'll be close, though. We'll see if they spot it. 3rd and inches here.
Looks to be right down. Yeah.
I don't know if they're calling out the chains. Official timeout. We'll see where they're doing here. It's a first down for FC. Everyone in the stadium at that point thought it was going to be a 3rd and 1, but it'll be a first down for FC. Well, with that being said, another almost offsides there by Perry. We've seen them do that 3 times now.
Yeah. Can't have that with a football team. You got to be more.
Snap, play action pass. Tetero's going to tuck it and keep it himself. Gets hit around the 8-9 yard line. He's going to be in the 8-yard line. Clock's going to keep ticking here as he was tackled out of bounds, or inbounds, excuse me. Tetero found nothing open, so he just decided to tuck it and run, and that's probably, honestly, the smart play. He's learned a lot from his years. He's gained a lot of wisdom, aging, experience, and that's probably the pass he would have thrown in previous years. Decides to make the smart play, tuck it and run. I cannot relate when playing Madden. Now Tutterow gets it, rolls out to his right again, looking for someone open. Finds someone, but passes a little behind. Looks like there's going to be a flag.
That pass was intentioned to be to Imori, but there is now a flag on that play.
Must be a holding on offense, which is kind of what I expected on a busted play like that. Middlebrooks will come back in the game for Amori Hines. Well, that'll move the Flashes back a little bit. Still, not a huge issue right now, the way they're scoring points at a premium. So
this could be the least of our worries right now.
Okay, well, FC will hike it now from about the 17-yard line. Middlebrooks in motion, looking out to the flat. Pressure coming. Tutterow escapes it, pulls it down, and runs out towards the sideline. Got pushed a little bit after he got out of bounds. No call there. It wasn't anything. It wasn't a serious hit. Okay, well, it'll be third down now for the Flashes as Tutterow tucks and runs for about 10. So after the holding call, it'll be third down.
3rd and 15 with 20 seconds left.
Hines towards the near side with Moritz and Swanigan out far on the left. Allen to his left, Middlebrooks to his right, moves out towards the left. Tutterow scanning the field, finding something great. Pass blocking, just has to throw it away. Just gonna be an incomplete pass. No intentional grounding there as he just had to throw it away. And they'll go for it here on 4th and 13.
One thing I'm seeing right now with this...
Never mind, they're going to kick the field goal on 4th and 13.
One thing I'm seeing right now with this offense is I'm seeing Brody run up on the left side of the field right now, and I feel like he needs to look just a little bit sooner to get that ball because I see Nevin wanting to look over to Brody, but he is just not looking for that pass.
Been a lot of plays where he runs out in motion. Snap here. Held, Tutterow, kick, looks up, and good. Once again, Zach Nasons makes the field goal there as, I mean, honestly, good offensive drive again as we get the, the points on the board there once again. We have 24 points in the first quarter. But I will say, I don't know if that was just lackluster offense there or if it was just better defense because honestly, I think FC hurt themselves with the penalties and stuff, and then, just not really getting anyone open.
Yeah.
The play calling maybe, too.
If Brody Middleton, if he can look just a little bit sooner, I think we can gain more yardage each time. I saw a little bit of 3 times right there where Nevin was looking to throw that pass, but he just could not get it to him because he was just not ready and looking.
Yeah, but other than that, I haven't really seen any issues on this offense so far, or this defense. So, we had the great possession there to start off with the onside kick, and then we got all the way down to a goal-to-go situation, and we just couldn't capitalize there. But we did end up getting points out of it. So, Nason's having a pretty good day so far. 3 PATs, a field goal. So, he's looking to kick this one away again. This one he actually does kick fully, as it'll be caught around the 1-yard line. Brings it back down around the 18 again. Well, with about 8 seconds to go here in the first quarter, looks like they'll run about 1 play, and that'll be it. Until we have a whole other quarter, and then halftime. I'm just now starting to feel the heat. I'm sure the people in the stands on the field have already felt it.
It's very hot and sunny out here, but it's also a good vibe for here at Franklin Central. It's getting the job done well for us right now.
It could be worse. It could be like 90, like it will be probably, beginning of next week. So
Breeze is out here. Everybody is electrified and wanting to see this team do well. Can't ask for better fans out here at FC.
1 snap, 1 handoff, and end of 1 quarter here tonight. As FC is starting off strong, 24-0 against Perry Meridian. right now. I don't know if we really expected this coming out of the gate or if we really expected more or less, but this is about everything we could ask for, honestly. Everything's been clicking, and
it's been over my expectations
really
so far.
Yeah, I didn't really know what to look for right now, or at all, actually.
And there was stuff going around on social media about yesterday and today, saying that Perry was a really good team going into this, but I haven't really seen that theory go up to effect yet about Perry.
Yeah.
I mean, their defense got a little bit better there at the end of the quarter, but there at the beginning through the half of that quarter, I just did not see anything that Perry did well. They had a lot of flags, miscommunication, just stuff you don't want to see with a football team.
Yeah, you know, I mean, anyone can say you're a good team just looking at your practice.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they're basing that off of, but I mean, so far in game here, I didn't think based on practice FC was going to be a very good team.
Yeah.
But so far, I mean, they're lighting up the scoreboard, and we're yet to see them slow down.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to see them probably speed up.
All right, well, from the other side of the field now, take the ball, gets a quick catch and release, and be a completed pass, finally, for Perry Meridian, as they've had some drop passes, some just bad throws, and, I mean, not to talk harsh, but it hasn't been pretty.
No. Not with those miscommunications flags and what I've said earlier. I mean, but if they can just turn it around, kudos to them.
I mean, of course, you love seeing the, you know, the big game, the good game.
Flag thrown on the play.
Yeah, false start on the offense. I mean, that's just another one of those miscommunications again. I mean,
player's not set.
Yeah, Perry Meridian is just all out of sorts right now, as it went from 2nd and 5 to 2nd and 10. Just once again.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to find good things to say about Perry right now. I mean, I would love to see them play good. I mean, it's great as fans to see us light up the scoreboard, but I also would love to see
a great game come out.
Like a great game, like it was. What, last year? Who was that? We played. That was here.
Ron Colley.
Yeah.
But Ron Colley, that was also a blowout too. That was 37-7 final. So. We've had a lot of good games come out of this team.
I mean, the Brownsburg game at Brownsburg.
Yes. Noblesville game, homecoming was a very great game. That was 28-27 win with a stop for a 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
That was a very...
That's the kind of games we want to see.
Yes.
Last-minute substitutions, last second, I should say, substitutions here on the O-line, as they're going to have to call another timeout as someone was not on the field and set and ready to go. And Perry, again, with another miscommunication. Can't get set, can't get going, and can't get the playoff. They, of course, don't want to take the penalty this far back in their own territory. Surge just settled for the timeout. And
smart choice by them not to take the penalty. When you're playing really not this well, you really need to take those kind of opportunities. Whoever is on aux tonight is a very good music playlist setter right now.
I think that's what's hyping up the team, honestly. I mean, we were up here in the booth before the game even started, just singing the songs. 4th 15, another one of those high snaps.
Block.
Kick gets blocked, goes to the back of the end zone. What's the call there? A touchdown! It's called a touchdown. The kick gets blocked. They jump on it before the ball goes out of bounds, and the referee right there to stare at it. Another touchdown for FC, as just, again, another miscommunication and bad play by Perry's offense. FC's offense will come out just to kick the ball. And
Those quick little mishaps here with Perry are costing them 30 points here.
We've seen that all game, though, with the high snaps.
Yeah,
I mean,
the high
he
snaps
just
have been a
snaps
very
it high,
big issue.
can't get it back down, and defense just shoots the gap.
Yeah,
right through. That's perfect. Looks like they can't hear anything. The offense can't hear anything. They're getting someone else out there. All right, there we go. They're just gonna kick it. They're not gonna risk anything here. Federal the placeholder, snap down, kick is up, and
is good.
Nason's again perfect so far tonight, and a flag on the play, actually. There's a flag down the play. We'll see what it is, or who's it on. Wonder if it was a post-snap thing again.
Yeah. And if this flag was on Perry too, that's just a big problem for them right now. I mean, it's just their flags and their lack of communication between each
Unnecessary
other.
roughness on Perry. Man, again with the unnecessary roughness
What
calls.
is that, like 5 or 6 flags already?
Yeah, but that's only the second unnecessary roughness. Refs are getting together. Let's see what the play is here, because, I mean, unnecessary roughness in high school is a big thing. I mean, there's ejections for that nowadays all over the place.
Yeah.
So we'll see what they end up doing here. What the call is going to end up being. I don't know if he's trying to use a microphone.
Ref is over there talking with one of the Perry coaches. It's not looking good for Perry right now.
I think the referee's trying to talk through something, but we can't hear him at all. I don't know if he has a microphone. Okay, unnecessary roughness on Perry. A holding on the offense. Did those offset, or are we just doing the kickoff? Looks like someone's going to come over and explain. Looks like Perry's defense will set back up again, and we'll send our offense back out to kick again. Yeah, just looks like it was offsetting penalties, but we're going to do the down again. As we just wasted a firework, it looked like. PAT will go back up. Probably be back in. Knock on wood. But I trust Nason's tonight. He's looking very good.
And after coming back with his ankle injury from last year too, and whatever he had dealing with last year, he's looking even better this year.
Yeah.
He had one really rough year last year. And kicks
up,
good.
Kicks up good. Yep. And another flag on the play. It's on the offense. And another. Holding offense. Redo it again. Points still don't count. Nason just getting all of his work in tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, the invisible fireworks, because it's still daytime. We can still see the smoke, though, but, I mean, they're going off, but, I mean.
These flags are going to become a problem if either team can not
it's
figure
just
this
a
out.
lot of penalties right now, and at this point, it's just sloppy football.
Yeah, this is the worst.
They got to move it back, of course.
This is the most flags I've seen in a home opener in a while. I haven't seen this much flags in a game. I don't think ever in my career of watching football here at FC.
I mean, it's only the second quarter, too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this many flags in general isn't good, but, I mean, this early. What just happened?
Kick is good.
Oh, kick was good. All right. Just saw everyone rushing towards Nason's and wasn't really sure. Well, kick is up and good again. I didn't even see a firework go off this time. So, Yeah, let's see if we can check on those other games right now. Because, I mean, our game right now, let's see. I mean, our game, of course, 31-0 with still 10 minutes to go in the second quarter, the first half. I don't think we can look at any other games right now. Let's see, though. Okay, it looks like there's already photos from the game on the IndyStar page.
Kicked off.
Yeah, kick is up and taken around the 2-yard line again. Another flag already out. And a big hit on our sideline. Wow.
Big hit. That was to John Hunter, the 6-foot senior, 205-pound, running back.
Isaiah Carpenter making the hit there. That is a big hit.
That was a crazy hit. That was to the helmet, too.
Might have been a little helmet-to-helmet contact there.
Heard that all the way up in the booth.
There's 2 flags on the play, though, as the refs will get to discussing here. We'll see what the call is. Still waiting. Looks like there's 2. Chop block. Okay. And an illegal block in the back. Both are on Perry. Both are declined. Well, I mean, I don't really know what else there is to talk about at this point. 10 minutes left in the first half. Already up 31-0.
This is a score that you would
Harry's
see at
ball at the 16-yard line.
This is a score you would see at the end of the game, not at
right
before half.
This is not a score we expected to see right now.
We all thought that this game was going to turn out good, be better than last year. But I don't see that really going in that direction this year. I see it being the far opposite, as we've talked about many times in this.
I'll give a little score update right here at the Center Grove and Westfield game. Center Grove was up 14-0 in the first quarter as they're playing on their home turf. And a handoff there by Perry Meridian for a gain of about 1 or 2 only. I mean, again, the defense, after they've been on the field for so long, they're still swarming to the field. So, all right, well, it looks like number 6, Byron Hahn, towards our near side. 2 receivers out.
One
to
of
the
the
far
key
side,
players.
including Eli Williams. Looked for someone immediately on the right, couldn't find him. Little shovel pass and incomplete. Great defense there. Timed the hit perfectly from the safety position, or just the deep position right there. Looked like a bit of a cover 4, maybe? Cover 4 palms or quarters. Looks like a palms play there from the defensive side of things. Really good there. You know, they just really had nowhere to go with the ball. Just tried to get something out to his receiver, and that didn't work out. So they'll take the ball again from the 22, and they'll have another 3rd and long. Snap taken. Pressure immediately coming, just chucks it up. 32 can't quite get there, but so can't Byron Hahn. That'll fall incomplete as the QB just had to get it away and pray someone was down there. There's a flag on the play, however, back into the line of scrimmage. We'll see what the call is.
Loading on the offense is Perfect.
Okay, well, play will start. Looks like we're back to receive. Is Swan again this time instead of Moritz on the receiving end. 8 rushing off, pressure coming. And a short kick there. Not really much going on, a really short kick. FC will have the ball at the 30-yard line. It'll be first down for FC heading towards already in Perry territory. I mean, this has just been...
It's been a mess.
We'll have to see what happens here on this play, or on this drive, excuse me, but I mean, looks to be the same sets we've seen. Looks like Nasons is lined up at receiver right now towards our near side. Avery Allen in motion, handoff to Middleton, finds up the middle, dives forward for about 6 yards there. It's a good first down carry, gets him already towards a second and short. Scoreboard says 2nd and 5. By the yardage, we'll guess it's about 2nd and 4. 8:38 left to play here in the half. Totoro looking towards the sideline for the play. All right, well, we got Middleton and Allen again lined up towards them. And Totoro looking for a pass, finds Nasons towards our sideline. Touchdown, flashes. The kicker makes a touchdown reception. As, I mean, Totoro was looking towards him the whole time, and he never took his eyes off him.
It's also
Nasons
a wide receiver
found his way
for
open and made a great catch there towards his opposite side. But, I mean, after the touchdown catch, he's got to go make an extra point kick.
That'd be 7 points for him, too. It's crazy for a kicker.
He's going to get every point this play. Well, Totoro looks to be down, ready to place kick. And, oh, boy.
Fireworks just sounded the flag.
Bad timing on the firework there. We're going to blame that on them, as that's the reason for the false start.
No.
Snap was a little premeditated. Everyone kind of jumped a little bit because of the firework.
Yeah, you do not want to see that firework go off right at that time. That is just a bad time, like Drew said, for a firework.
All right, well, that'll push him back a little bit, but, I mean, still doable for Nasons.
Yep.
Snap, hold, kick, up, and looks to be straight again, right through the uprights. Nasons with all 7 points on that play. Offense for FC looking great so far. Dare I say an onslaught right now. I mean, this is just like,
this is crazy.
Bad.
This is
bad.
I don't think this is going to be one of the highest scoring games.
38-0.
This is going to be one of the highest scoring games in a while for FC.
Is Fox here? Is anyone here to watch this game? Is Fox, CBS, NBC, Channel 8? We need someone here because this, I mean, they need to be witnessing this.
This is going to be all over the news later tonight when Wish TV does their Sports Zone segment.
I think it's safe to say so far the Flashes are looking out to go 1-0 on the year.
1-0. Great start to the Flashes this year.
Turk was just signaling over to me that could get 100 points, which, no. I mean, they'll probably let off the gas now. I mean, they were just stepping on their throats without letting go for a while there to start off. But
this is going to be one of the highest scoring games here in the FC Perry history, if not the highest.
Just based on FC alone. FC Kicks it off again. I mean, Nason's leg has got to be getting tired.
Oh.
And looking to make an open field tackle. We finally bring him down on the 23. You said, ooh, what'd you see?
The truck in the midfield between the 40 and the 20. Nice little layout. Could not tell you who that was. That was so fast.
What side was it?
Left side.
No, like which team?
Oh, Franklin Central.
Okay.
My
Thank
bad.
you.
My bad.
This is his first time doing this. He's a little new. 8 minutes to play here in the first half. As, I mean, I'm not going to lie, second half, I'd expect subs to come in.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
Second and thirds.
And, oh my gosh. Yeah.
This is
immediately
bad.
met in the backfield. Their little old running back, that was Byron Hahn, met immediately by the biggest player on this team.
That's supposed to be one of their key players, too, and he's just not doing his job.
Yeah, he was met immediately by the 6'3", 320-pounder Jaden Hall. I mean, I wouldn't want to see that coming towards me. That's a scary sight.
Yeah.
Line up a D tackle as he just was busting through the line. Another handoff here. Gets stuck on Jaden Hall. He wasn't even tackling him. He was getting held on a block, but he got stuck on him as he is tackled again. Short of the line in the backfield. It's third and mile here to go. Third in the Walmart parking lot. Third and 12. It's not looking great on the offensive side for Perry or the defensive side. They just can't get anything going. And, I mean, you got to wonder what the coaches are thinking right now.
Yeah, the coaches have definitely got to be, they're going to have stuff to say to Perry tomorrow if they're watching film tomorrow morning.
Yeah,
it's not going to be
rough.
It's going to be it's not going to be a great sight to see for them.
Little RPO here finds Williams on the screen and a big hit. Flag out immediately after it. Holding on the offense will over the play. I think FC just declined it.
That's terrible for Perry right now. Is they've got at least 5 to 7 flags on them alone in this game.
And looks like a whole new set for Perry's coming out right now. Oh, well, that's because it's fourth down.
Fourth
the punt unit's coming out. Looking to not do what they did about 3 times ago. Sorry, I had a mini stroke there. Where they had the block, kick, and touchdown. 6 minutes to go here. They're running the clock down as snap. That was a bit of a better snap, but the kick, again, won't go very far as it'll line up around the 44-yard line of FC. Exactly 6 minutes left here in the second quarter and the first half of play here from Franklin Central. The sun is going down. Not really any shadows on the field at this point anymore yet in the game. But, man, this is
bad.
This is rough. It's rough even to call. I feel bad for Perry.
Yeah.
I mean, as you said, they were. I mean, the prophecy said they would be good.
Yeah.
And they're getting 38-0'd right now.
Yeah. It's not a great sight to see for them at all.
You know, maybe is this really bad on Perry or is it good on FC or is it both? Is it a mix of both? What do we think here?
I'd say it's bad on Perry. I mean, they have those 5 to 7 flags already in this quarter and the last of the last quarter. So,
toss to Moritz out of the backfield makes a great run and dive, and I mean just gets tossed and oh, he's limping. Oh, that's not good. Moritz is limping his way towards the sideline. Swanigan will come in after he collided with his own player. He's hustling his hardest to get out. Over here, he's going to immediately find the trainer. And that's not something you want to see. It looks like it's just his ankle. He might get that taped up, or maybe he's cramping. That could definitely be something.
Could be
that's
a
going on
Charlie
right now.
horse.
Looks like the trailer on the sideline is just stretching him out right now as the handoff to Avery Allen. He gets, okay. Ball came out, but he hit the ground first. Allen almost did a front flip on that play, if you could see that. But he got flipped over, but his hands and the ball was on the ground, so he was down before the ball came out.
Yep, next day.
So it'll still be FC ball here, 2nd and 5 now from the Perry 38. Nason's again on our side towards us. Also, Jackson Kaminsky lined up here in the slot. We'll see the play call is here. It's a handoff that gets swallowed up immediately. Had 2 people on the outside there, matched up against Veer Outlaw. And, I mean, what's he going to do against 2 people? You know, he can only pick one.
Yeah.
And he could not contain both. So
This
Allen's hustling off the field now.
Already a better passing game that I've seen in this game compared to our last game against Perry last year, which is almost 2 years, or almost a year ago today.
Yeah, FC hitting their depth more now. 3rd and long as they make a pass play and broken up at the point of attack. Nason's passing to him for Nason's there, number 1. And pass is broken up as a great hit by number 4 on Perry. That is Tyson Thalley, the senior. A little undersized for his position, or I would say underweight. He's 6 foot, but he's only 150. So he's a little underweight for his position, but he makes a great play there to stop FC. And, I mean, nothing to lose here. FC will go for it on 4th and 5. Middlebrooks lined up in the backfield. Nasons and Kaminsky again towards us with looks like to be still Demir Swanigan on the outside. Pressure coming immediately, but a great pass in. Oh, it is dropped by Zach Nasons. A great pass, a great play on the slant. He had him wide open, but he just couldn't corral it. And that'll be a missed opportunity on 4th down. It's now FC ball. Well, missed opportunity there for FC, but I mean, nothing to lose really on a 4th and 5 from the 38. So Perry has it, 1st down on their own 39. We'll see what they do here. Final 4 minutes to half. 2 in motion, play action, looking deep. Pressure coming immediately, gets swallowed up and rammed into behind the line. I mean, a boisterous hit. We heard that up here.
Yeah, that is crazy. One of the hardest hits this game, too.
On a quarterback, too. I mean, he just got...
He got swallowed up. More like swallowed up.
I didn't see who hit him there, but I know he hit him hard.
Yeah.
All right, well. Handoff swallowed up immediately. Jace Brewer, the 6'4" sophomore, coming off the edge there. I mean, again, as I mentioned earlier, they're going to start getting into their secondary guys. And it looks like they're getting into the more, reserves on the list here. Bringing in the sophomore, Jace Brewer. Makes a great tackle there, though, off the edge. Snap. Deep ball, head towards the sideline. Looks to be towards was more towards FC, though, the defender. But it ends up out of bounds, and that'll be, it's now 4th and 17. So, again, Perry not having much success on the offensive side of the ball. Looks like they're just going to punt it away again. 2.5 left here in the half. I mean, there's not really much else to say.
No.
I mean, I think the most surprising part is the stands are still fully packed. And a high kick, but not very far. It's got some spin on it. It'll roll a while. It'll get all the way down to the 40. I'm not sure what's happening down there by the line. A little scuffle. No need for that in this kind of game.
Looks
As
like
we
a
see
little
right here, the ref talking to him.
Yeah, a little back and
32
forth.
looks very fired up.
You don't want to see that with
Yeah.
the ref either. I mean, that's a backside on Perry. I mean, as a student athlete, you just don't want to do that to a ref. I mean, that's,
Perry's getting a little angry here down. I mean, I understand too. I mean, they have nothing working and nothing has been working and is working right now. Pressure off the edge, a deep pass by Tutterow looking for Hudson Moritz, but Hudson cannot locate the ball. I think that was catchable. What do you think?
Yeah, that was a very catchable pass.
It was a deep ball. I like the aggression there from Tutterow. It just falls incomplete.
Yeah.
So, I mean, no harm done. But I mean,
got another chance to do it again.
Yeah. All it means now is it's 2nd and 10. Ball still on the 40. Middleton in motion. Looking for something to do. Steps in the pocket, tucks it and runs, and embraces the hit and lunges forward for about 5 yards there. But 3rd and 5 as Tutterow not afraid of the contact and takes it upon himself to get the yards. All right, well, clock's still running. They might take it down to 2 minutes here. They might hike it early. Looks like they're going to hike it a little early. Middleton in motion again, firing deep, looking for someone down the side, and Moritz makes the catch that time. What a great turnaround catch, back shoulder. What a great pass from Tutterow, too.
This is a great head top with Moritz.
What a great pass to the back shoulder of Moritz. And just a great job locating the ball, finding it, and making the catch all the way down to the Falcon 20. Handoff to Allen, pushing his way through the blockers, lunging forward, and he gets about 6 or 7 there. Pretty good first down gain as, it's just going to be 2nd and 4 here. FC's offense still moving methodically down the field.
And right out of the gun, too.
Yeah. Minute and a half here to go in the first half. Handoff again to Allen, pushing forward with his blockers, just using his legs, pushing forward, fighting for anything he can get. And that's just some power running right there. That's a first down for FC.
Great first down, too. I mean, yeah, that push through, right through the...
First and goal at the 7.
Lineman guarding Avery Allen, I mean, it's a great way to get a first down right there.
First and goal for FC. Looking to make some more magic happen in the waning seconds of the half. A pass, a little out route from Swanigan. I like the idea, but nothing going right there, but no harm done either, as it'll just be 2nd and goal. Some substitutions coming in here as Moritz, checks out of the game. Looks like number 8 comes in. Jose Butler was one of our biggest linebackers last year, if I remember, as a sophomore, now a junior. And timeout flashes. Flashes take a timeout here with 52 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. I mean, already at another goal to go situation. I mean, man, this is just... What do you think, JB?
I mean, it's hard to watch, and with FC playing so good right now, I can't say anything really about them. I mean, their passing's been good. Our defense has been really good. As we were talking about on Thursday, I mean, you and I, we were both talking over on the radio that our defense is going to be really good this year. And so with our O-line.
Yeah.
Our O-line's come out of the gun. I mean, I really thought, looking at our O-line last week, we were kind of okay, kind of really not right where we wanted to be. But our O-line has really shown up and really brought this game up and really showed FC and the fans what they can do.
There's going to be a lot of good things to look at when they look at film next time. But I don't know about if it's hard to watch. I just say it's a rough showing right now.
Yeah.
As looks like a little halfback base route or play right there. They'll just keep running the clock down. And, I mean, we're a little over 40 seconds to go now until the end of the first half.
Still 38-0.
Fans are migrating around the stadium. Looking, I mean, yeah. Incomplete there. Looks like the same out route to Swanigan.
Yeah.
Couldn't find it that time again. Clock stops this
Looks
time.
like he had it in his hands, but just had it incomplete.
Yeah, clock stops this time. As 88 seems to be the tight end. Who is that?
Barrett Krasnoy.
Barrett Krasnoy.
Senior.
Yeah. 6'3", 225.
Comes in for Jackson Kaminsky.
Moritz finding out where he's going, and a timeout again taken by FC as Moritz didn't really know his assignment there. Was a little confused in the play. But, I mean, Middleton, Swanigan, Moritz, and Maury Hines in on this play too. Looking like the guys for right now that are going to be in getting a lot of everyday reps as the sun now is starting to set over the trees in the distance.
Weather's starting to cool. I mean,
Jace, you want to go look at that? You want to film the camera towards that? Towards the sun? The sun, Jace.
Sunset.
I mean, there's no playing going on right now. It's just a timeout.
With the breeze.
As, I mean, yeah, that's gorgeous right there.
We have
right over this,
sunset,
right over the field.
Yep, sunset right over the trees.
I can already feel it starting to get cooled down too. It feels great out here tonight.
Right now, 78.
Feels great, vibes are great, and team's looking great.
Yep. 78 and breezy. What a better way to play football.
Just no better.
Yep.
All right. Well, looks like they're finally set, ready to go, and hike the ball. Third and go from the 9. Pressure off the edge, finds someone in the middle. Moritz caught, touchdown on a slant route, and another touchdown by FC in the late moments here of first half. There goes one of the fireworks.
44-0. What a great half. I mean, even with the flags, though, but even still with the flags, this half is
and
really
hey,
good.
We got a substitution right here. Braden Carmen, the freshman kicker, comes out on the field to go for this PAT to make it 45-0 in the first half. Braden Carmen, number 93, again, a former soccer player, came out here to try for the team, and that's a good-looking kick. That's up and in. As, I mean, yeah, he can only get stronger as he goes on. I mean, he's already 6 foot, 6'1". He's only 160. He can only get stronger.
And with Zach playing wide receiver right now, that's a good way to save Zach's leg.
Yeah.
Bring in a freshman kicker, was trying out for the team.
Bring in the young gun, and I mean,
he got it done.
Good. Well, kick is up and good. I mean, everything's looking good right now for FC. Kickoff, again, set to be underway as, I mean, 22 seconds left in the half. They'll probably kick it off, run one play, and then that'll be it.
Yeah.
So we can hear the band through the microphones right now. They're on the other side of the field, and they are still very loud.
bringing Zach back out to kick this one.
Yeah.
No brainer.
No one can be on the track right now because they are currently in the process of redoing the track and putting down a new track. So, you know, some renovations underway here at FC, but the playing field still, of course, very good and well. As we have, in my opinion, one of the best stadiums and just fields in general in all the conference. That kick goes to the end zone, and he'll just let it go all the way back. That was Nason's on the kickoff there, though, as we saw Carmen kick the extra point, but Nason's with the kickoff. So, yeah. We'll probably get about one snap here from the offensive side of Perry before everyone hits the locker rooms for halftime.
Yep.
Which we will have stick around because we will have our halftime show and probably some updates right before the start of the third quarter.
Yep.
Snap, quick route over there on the screen.
Byron Hahn.
Still up on his feet, down, inbounds. 12, 11, 10 seconds to go. And fans are standing up, getting ready to go down the concession stands. 3, 2, 1. The first half is over here at Franklin Central High School.
45-0.
45-0 lead for the Flashes heading into the locker room. I mean, they can't be any more proud of themselves, and they have nothing to hang their heads over so far. I mean, everyone, they're getting a standing ovation. I mean, myself, I mean, what a showing so far for this team.
Yeah, we couldn't ask any better for this. I'm excited to see what we do second half, and kind of excited to see what the Perry coaches draw up for Perry in for the second half.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's going to be a lot of coaching decisions to be made. There's going to be a lot of player decisions to be made. But that will be it for the first half here at Franklin Central High School. We're going to head to our halftime show where we'll take it away.
Yep.
Drew and Jackson will be back for the third quarter.
Today we are taking a look at the female leads in the upcoming musical 9 to 5.
Hi, I'm Ella Jacob. I'm a senior and I play Dorley Rhodes in 9 to 5.
My name is Morgan Case and I'm a senior. I will be playing the role of Judy Burnley in 9 to 5.
My name is Emma Garris. I am a junior and I will be playing Violet Newstead in 9 to 5.
9 to 5 is obviously like named after a Dolly Parton song.
9 to 5 is a story about 3 women who work at a company in the 1970s
that are severely underestimated by their horrible boss and other men that they work with.
It's based on how it used to be and how the boss would take all the credit and all the ladies were working at minimum wage or lower.
And it's a beautiful story about 3 women finding themselves and each other,
teaming up to get rid of him and for the good of the company.
They each go through a personal journey and grow throughout the story. Not only that, but they grow in friendship as well.
I think the most challenging thing about playing Dorley is learning like the dynamics between her and other characters and how to make it evident to the audience of what those relationships are.
Female empowerment and friendship are the biggest themes that are shown in this musical. All of the 3 main women are talked down to and treated horribly in the beginning, and throughout the show they begin to stand up for themselves and each other.
What's different about this show is that it gives importance to a certain social topic. It has more of a focus on women empowerment, showing the growth of how the world has viewed stereotypes in the perspective of the hardships many people have struggled to with this day.
Judy is a very uptight character. She's very prudish. She just really struggles with self-confidence because her husband leaves her in the beginning of the play. By the end of the show, she really has a lot of personal growth, which is amazing, and I can connect with that on a deeper level.
Dorley is an important character because she is severely objectified, and all of the girls in the office automatically assume that she's doing bad things just because of the way she looks, and she's way more than that.
Violet is a very steadfast person who has a dream of being the CEO of the company. I think a lot of people can relate to the idea of chasing their dreams because, like others out there, she knows her capabilities and what she can accomplish.
Tickets are on sale now and can be purchased through the QR code. Make sure to stop by to see all the incredible performers.
What's the best Gatorade flavor?
Best flavor?
Yeah.
Blue, for sure.
Blue?
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, what's the best Gatorade flavor out there right now?
Lemon lime.
Lemon lime? And that's a valid flavor.
Best Gatorade, I would say the red one, the fruit punch.
What about you?
What's the blue one? I don't know. The blue one.
Yeah, normal. Probably like Glacier or that blue thing.
Red.
Red? That's rainbow. That's basic.
I'm going to go with old school lemon lime.
What's yours? What's your shooting at?
Orange, all the way. Glacier.
Glacier? Basic answers. Basic answers.
Green apple.
Green apple. Yep, that's the best Gatorade flavor out there right now.
Best Gatorade would be red. I think that's fruit punch.
Yep, that's a nice answer.
Red.
Red? That's rainbow. That's basic.
Red. That's rainbow. That's basic.
The Franklin Central dance team has been preparing for the upcoming football game since the beginning of the school year. They have been working really hard to put together a dance for halftime. The football game will be held on Friday, August 23rd. Here are the captains who will say a few words about how they will prepare for this game.
I would say the most challenging aspect would be keeping the energy up after sometimes a long school day, because sometimes things will happen where my energy's really low, but the team always helps me with that whenever we actually get to practice time. To kind of keep the energy up with our dancers, when we have really long practices, we always take breaks in between. We'll try to do bonding games to keep everyone's energy up, do maybe some positive circle time, or we'll split it up so we're not just drilling dances the whole entire time, because we know that our dancers can get super tired after a while. Normally when choreography changes or when we have to change formations or anything, I'll always make sure to go home and really run those through my mind so that by the time that practice comes along the next day, I'll be prepared to help the dancers and to remind them about them.
Honestly, I think just making good relationships with everyone on the team so they feel comfortable with me, asking me and telling me when something's wrong, and being sure that they know they can come to me for those types of things, and it's just always being ready to reach out to whoever I need to make sure everyone's doing okay. I really just want everyone to see how fun dance is. It's just something that anyone can do, and it doesn't matter if you've danced before or if you haven't danced at all. It's just something that's fun for anyone to be involved in and to perform for everyone.
Tonight is the night, man. We are one foot away from
every time that I look in the mirror, all these lines on my face getting clearer. The past is gone. Isn't that the way? Everybody's got their dues and lives to pay.
And we are back here, Drew Grimes, Jackson Bingham. We are back here right about 5 minutes before the second half begins here. I mean, I got to start off with one thing, the receivers.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been open, they've been catching everything, and the coaches have, I mean, they talked about it earlier. They've just honed in on their ability to suck in these balls and really just catch everything that comes their way, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Totaro's finding open guys, and, I mean, they're making it work.
Yeah. I mean, we can't complain on the receiver side of things, too, because our receivers are coming out of the gun, doing a lot of good things.
Yeah, I mean, one thing we looked at that we didn't think was going to be good was the running attack. And, I mean, I wrote down right here, the running attack has been good. I mean, Avery Allen has been making, I mean, he's been finding every hole he can.
Yeah.
Pushing the blockers, you know, just chugging his legs. You know, he's been outstanding so far. You know, another thing, too, Middleton, we've seen a lot of different play calls that we've seen in, like, previous years with him. Usually he's been our star running back, and he's been our main guy. Now it looks like we're giving the ball more to Allen, and Middleton's more being worked out of the pass game.
Yeah. And
so,
I think
go on.
I mean, one thing I think with Brody is when he's running out of the gun, I think if he can just turn a little bit sooner, look for that ball, we could have more receptions be going to him. But I've been seeing a lot of times of where Neverin's wanting to throw to Brody, but he's just not looked around, so then he's had to be forced to throw to somebody like Demir or somebody else, or hand it off to Avery.
Well, that's the thing with these pass plays. You know, he might look at him, but he's got other options.
Yeah.
He's got all these guys open. So it depends where the defense bites. You know, if the defense is biting towards, you know, Demir, they'll throw it to Brody. If it's biting towards Brody, they'll throw it to Demir. Which, I mean, is what they've been doing so far. As we saw one of those stick routes right here in the middle of the field. And, I mean, just under 3 minutes here to go until second half starts. Lights are on, sun is down, and
crowd is
dark mode has been turned on for this game. Flash is already up 45-0. I expect reserves to come in.
Yeah.
Yeah. The secondary guys, the third strings. Perry coming back onto the field right now. FC is yet to return to the playing field as they're still in the locker room. I don't know what they're discussing right now. I mean, it can't be anything too serious when you're up
Yeah.
45.
I mean, I understand for Perry's on Perry's side of things, they've had to have been drawing up plays in the locker room.
Yeah.
Talking about their miscues, talking about their 5 to 7 flags, as we've seen, maybe even more that they've counted that we can't see. But I mean, those miscues, those 5 to 7 flags, as we keep talking about, what's not making their game is just those flags, those miscues.
Yeah. You know, those flags, they've been hurting themselves really the whole time. You know, just it's the poor kicking. We've seen a lot of poor punts and kickoffs so far. As we saw, I mean, they got their punt blocked earlier for a touchdown. FC returning to the field now. They look just refreshed, I guess. Yeah. Is a good word for it. Not really anything special for them to do at this point. I mean, they're already up 7 scores. So,
I mean, I could see them taking Nevin out and bringing in
I could
Jet
easily see
Snell.
them going to Snell right here. I don't even see where Nevin is at so far as they're entering the field.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to tell from up here from our view to see where Nevin is, but honestly, at this point in the game, I wouldn't see them using Nevin and saving him for next week at Roncalli. I'd see them going right to Snell. And
as you saw there, hold on, pan back towards this way. Look at the sunset coming down here over the stadium. That is a gorgeous photo right there. Well, I mean, Jackson and I are refreshed on water after I ran out after the last 4 minutes of the half. If you couldn't tell, I was wanting to cough really badly at the end there.
Yeah.
Was running out of breath. It's hot. It's smoky now, the air at this point from all the fireworks that have gone out. But, I mean, looking to start off the second half with a bang. Clock is over. Timer's up. And looking to put an end to a gorgeous night here in Indianapolis.
Yeah, I mean, we can't ask for better over here at Franklin Central. And all the other games around the conference. That Center Grove and Westfield game had been, as we took a look earlier, it seemed like they were playing, it was kind of close.
Yeah, let's check on that now, actually, now that I think about it. I mean, we have time, we can check on the other games in the conference. So let's go and do that, actually. I mean, you can add whatever you want to say right now as I'm just searching for these.
I mean, it looks like Nevin right now is warming back up for the half, but I don't know why. I mean, yes, we need to warm him up, but I would see a need of us needing to warm up Jet Snell more than Nevin Totoro right now.
Him and Totoro are both right there, getting warm, getting passes.
Yeah.
So
it'll be.
Can we flip to our sideline cam right now or no? Because they're getting some pretty good shots of the players right now. But I mean, we're right here with the camera from Jace, as it's. I mean, what a gorgeous view that is. Players are all getting ready again, get warm. Yeah, Jet's getting passes now. It's looking really good, honestly. I mean, 45-0. There's not much really to say at this point in the game. It might get a little boring from here on. I mean, honestly, the fans aren't even standing at this point in the student section. They're all sitting down.
Yeah.
As kickoff is, second half kickoff is about 2 minutes away.
Yeah.
So
less than that.
Yeah, Jet's getting a lot of deep passes off right now. Him and Nevin are just throwing back and forth, as you can kind of see that from the camera, from Jace's field cam.
We see Perry warming up their kicks, but and then all their players are getting warm, of course. But
yeah,
it's going to be so hard to see what Perry does this half and how they overcome what they missed in the first half, because that first half was a rough sight to see here at Franklin Central.
Yeah. Let's check on some scores from tonight so far, if that's possible, so far from these Hoosier Crossroads Conference games. If I can find them at all. Let's see, the Center Grove game, as we checked on that last time in the second quarter, they were up 14-0 on Westfield, as Center Grove is protecting their home turf right now. They are in their game. Football. Everything's gone silent here. The stuff has gone off between the music. Live versus Westfield. Westfield is up 27-21 now after the first half. Westfield with 27 points in the second quarter. And they're now beating Center Grove 27-21 as their second half is probably about to get underway, as ours does get underway with a kickoff to the back of the end zone. That'll be a touchback, and FC will take it at the 25-yard line.
Student section looks like they're up on their feet.
Student section's back up on their feet, but not nearly as much energy as it was 24 minutes ago. In game time, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to keep track on these other games around the conference, too. Because right now, that looks great.
That's a pretty close game. Closer than what we have so far.
Yeah, as we have a handoff, and we do have the reserves in right now. Jet Snell is the quarterback for the Flashes, coming in number 16. We also have a couple other substitutions. Number 12, Brady Keevers comes in at receiver. Jackson Kaminsky comes in. Number 9, Christopher Clark comes in. And a lot of different guys on the O-line and the backfield. Looks like a bunch of subs in also for Perry. Has a great run there from Ryan Frazier, the sophomore. Bit of an undersized guy, but he is, I mean, he's only 5'5", 130.
Yeah.
He's very undersized, but he is very explosive when he gets the ball in open field. I mean, as we saw just there, made some big cuts, and he can make a lot of plays happen with his feet.
Yeah, and seeing Ryan Frazier, he's looks like he's already doing good, sophomore.
Yeah, Snell, the quarterback now, is junior. Probably would be the starter next year if there's not a transfer, but that'll be a handoff and a first down at that for FC.
Great first down there, and they're going to move it back up field.
Trying to see who all is in the game here right now and who all is still on the sideline that we have yet to see. Looks like, who are the running backs? It's Frazier and who's with them next to our side of Snell? Can we see that number? No. 13. 13, I think, is
Ryan
13's Frazier. Who's the other one then? Who's the one they just gave the ball to? 25. Dominic Dixon, the 5'8", 185 junior. Already a much slower pace, as 3 minutes have already gone by in this half. Sun is now fully down behind the trees, and we have activated dark mode here tonight. Well, 45-0 still. The subs are in. And, I mean, not much else to really add. As a handoff there, breaks a tackle. Dixon's still on his feet. Well, it'll be second down here for the Flashes. Loud noises from inside the booth here. Frazier in motion. Snell takes the snap. Pressure again off the side, and that pass to the opposite side of the field.
Yeah.
One receiver near the area that looked to be Keevers. Never mind, that was 12. Yeah, Keevers. So after maybe a miscommunication there, it is now third in a Walmart parking lot for FC. But again, I mean, we can't really harp on too much, as it's just the reserves in now for at least us. We'll have to see on the offensive side of Perry, as it's just a little bubble screen pass. Get about 3 yards there. It'll be fourth down, and we will send out the punt unit for the first time tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't really seen the punt unit come out for us. Not much at all, really. But it's good to see these guys get their work in, too, so.
I mean, yeah, you know, you can never. I mean, Nathan's still, of course, our deep kicker, our kickoff and punt guy. And a flag on the snap there. As Nathan's kick has a little bit of backspin on it, so it'll roll away to about 32. We'll see what the flag's about, as it was in the backfield. Neutral zone infraction or illegal set. Not really sure. But it was on the FC. It was on FC. clock's running for some reason here in the stadium, even though it was a kickoff and should be stopped. So I don't think that's necessarily right, the clock at the bottom of the screen. It'll be about 6-ish minutes, not 5:44. All right, well, it looks like they are going to the reserves on their side, and there is a flag for FC already. Too many men on the field as someone misunderstood their assignment there. Look at 44 and 45 are both hustling to get off. That was Keith Harmon and Andrew Harmon. Both sophomores, probably brothers. So they probably got confused on which Harmon was supposed to go out there. But a great tackle there in the open field by Jeremy Cox. Okay, well, I've been just informed that if a team is up by 35, it is a running clock, so it doesn't matter what the score is, or never mind, what, you know, if the play is dead or not, but oh, wow, what a great play that was right there. Getting the ball to 18, and they still have their starting quarterback in. Looks like there was a flag at the end of the play, too, where the quarterback threw the ball from. I don't know if it was roughing the passer. Probably was. It was on FC, though. Looked to be on number 21 on Franklin Central. That is Jace Brewer, who was in pursuit there. It's feeling like a nice autumn night right now.
Yeah.
It's getting cool. I just feel like I want a nice, warm cup of
hot
apple
chocolate.
cider or something.
Yeah.
No, not hot cocoa. Not hot cocoa. It's not winter time. It's just fall. Fall's just beginning. Pass outside and a catch and fumble. They're going to call that. Okay. Actually, they're going to overrule that and say it was an incomplete pass. So they're going to, looks like the receiver did not make a receiver move or a football play. So it'll just be incomplete as he was kind of hit and stripped right as he got the ball in his hands.
Jace Brewer, when he was running towards the sideline, he kind of looked like a little what was that? Because he thought it was going to be a fumble, but they rolled it off.
I feel like a lot of them probably felt the same thing too. As, I mean, looking deep right now for number 6, and it's in and out of his hands. Goes right through the hands, and Williams, again, has been one of their top targets, but again cannot connect with the quarterback, Zupan. Just another big missed opportunity there for Perry. I mean, this game so far, I mean, these last couple of quarters should go very fast. They're 12-minute quarters, and it's a running clock the whole time. Already down to under 2.5 minutes left here in the third. This should go fairly quick. As after this drive, we'll get another score update around the conference. Here, heavy pressure coming in. Zupan looking over the middle, and good defense, but a great catch.
Yeah.
Right there. That was one of those star players we talk about, Byron Hahn. What a great catch from him in the open field. First down for the Falcons at the 1-yard line. We'll see what the play call is here. It's a QB sneak. Does he get enough of a push? What is the call here? They are going to mark him short. Doesn't look like he got yards at all. So they're going to mark him at no gain, and it'll be 2nd and goal, again, from the 1-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, we can't really, it's hard to tell from here, but
yeah,
it's a great stop by our defense.
Everyone bunched up in the middle, and I want to say that was Hahn. That was not Hahn. That was number 5 instead of 6. That is John Hunter on the carry there. And it is going to be... What did the referee just signal? Down player. That's what. Okay. Well, the touchdown will count, but there is a player down for the Falcons. And looks like he's cramping in his leg as he's getting some attention from the medical staff here. Yeah, he's in pain right there on the ground. And, I mean, that's just not something you want to see, especially this late in the game. I mean, they just got to stay hydrated, you know? And that's a big thing, of course, especially, this late.
Number 32.
The clock has stopped, though, for an injury report, and they cannot get him off the field. He cannot walk right now. That is a bad cramp. Because when that camera was zoomed in right there, I could actually see it in his calf. That is, I think it's a cramp. Yeah, in his calf. I can see it from here.
Looks like to be number 32, Andy Warren, another one of their star players.
Man, I felt that before, just sitting in bed, after late nights and stuff of getting work in, hitting the gym or hitting practice and stuff, and then you get back, and then you hit one of those stretches in your bed, and then you feel your leg tighten up.
Yep.
That's kind of what that feels like right there. But that's totally worse. I mean, it was mid-play. We can hope it's a cramp, honestly, the way he's pointing down to his leg and him not walking.
Yeah.
Right now, we can only hope it's a cramp. The clock has stopped here at a minute 20.
Senior, 6 foot, 205 pounds, running back. So.
Yeah, by the way they're pressing on the ankle, it should be a cramp and nothing more serious than that. But I think it's in both legs, honestly. So, I mean, that's nothing you want to see. Refs are just getting water, stretching out. I mean, not much else you can do right now as 32 is getting attended to down on the field. Haven't been much more fireworks going off at all, actually, so far in the second half. The student section is still completely full, though, I will say. But, man, he is still down on the field, and he is in some aggravating pain down there. I mean, you can only...
We can only hope it's 2 leg cramps right there.
Yeah, we can only hope it's cramps. I mean, of course, there's not much else to say. Thoughts and prayers going out to him right now, but
to his family too.
If it's anything serious, of course. I mean, there is always the ambulance and the EMS on site if needed. But I mean, no one's making any moves like it is needed. It just looks like a cramp right now. But yeah, he's still on the ground in pain. He's still sitting there, and they're not even working on his legs now. So maybe there's more issues than what we've seen. I don't know if they'll, need to bring something out to get him off the field. But okay. Well, he is getting off the field, and his players are helping him off the field, and he is not using his legs whatsoever right now. So, man, sucks for that kid,
Yeah.
His senior year, his last first game.
Yeah.
So, that sucks. They'll take him over to the medical tent and the benches immediately, sit him down, hopefully get him the proper treatment. And after the touchdown, of course, because Meridian just had the touchdown on that play, they will kick. And the kick is up and in. Kicker was hit, but no flag called. 45-7 now. And I don't know if you can hear or not. There's a beeping through our mics from a car out in the distance.
Nice little car horn coming out there.
But, I mean, there's really nothing else much to talk about besides a car horn at this point in the game.
I mean, it looks like the car horn is coming from the east side.
Finally scored. But, I mean, there's not much to say about them, really, just FC. Their defense has been great. Their offense has looked stellar. Yeah, there's not much else to say at this point. You know, it'll be the same reserves, or it should be at least the same reserves on the field.
Some of our key players are back out on the field now, including Brody Middleton and Hudson Morris.
Yeah, this student section and these fans are dedicated, as the fans on the stands of this side are looking a little bit weaker in terms of numbers, but on the other side, it's still full over there, the student section, as bringing it back, finding a gap on the outside, cutting a hole, finding a way, and he makes a tackle with no helmet on. Number 33. Multiple flags come out on the play. Oh my goodness. That reminds me of that one dude from the Texans.
Yeah.
A while back. I forget his name.
That's a crazy play. That's risky.
That's like something you'd see in a movie somewhere.
That's really risky.
I mean, the flag is on, I think, Perry. I have no idea what that was. Who was that? Was it 33? Wrong side.
Isaac Williams.
Isaac Williams.
Also a senior.
Yeah, wow.
6 foot, 215 pounds. Looks like a...
When's the next time we'll see that again?
Maybe never. That was
kind of weird.
That was a crazy play.
That is a big penalty. It looks like 10, 15 yards. It's a personal foul, whatever it was. But, man, that is... Okay. Well, after a weird little penalty there in series of events... Yeah, the player I was referring to and alluding to earlier was Brian Cushing, as the clock will run down. That's the end of the third quarter with the running clock. So heading to the fourth, up 45-7. They got some bananas going down there in the cheering section. Jace, you want to pan down to that during the little break we got here? They got some banana people over here. Looks like Tyreek Hill's biggest enemy.
That's a great way to get that student section up and going, too.
I don't think they've sat the whole game, honestly. They're still up. Yeah. Even the very top is still standing.
What a great student section we have this year.
Over here.
What a great student section.
Some people.
Can't say it enough. We have a great student section here outside right now at FC.
Guess we love our bananas, too, I guess. I mean...
Dang.
Well... Fourth quarter commencing here. About to get underway. Okay, well, the offense will take it from the other side of the field. They were flip sides. As, switch of a quarter, they'll switch sides. SWFC has the ball now. Going from the side they started the game on. And handoff to Dixon for about a yard. 25, that should be, yeah, that is Dixon. As the fourth quarter starts here, we're going to go ahead and look at the scores from the games previous. As we talked about earlier. Okay, looks like, okay, there we go. And a handoff to Ryan again. We see he's got incredible speed on the outside there. Flags are being blown. 32 again, jawing off. He's been mouthing the whole game.
That's one thing you don't want to see from a student athlete right there, is jawing off to the referee.
Especially this kind of game, 45-7, jawing off to the referee, other coaches, other team, other sideline. That's just something you not want to look at right there. Looks like, as Max Preps Live updates, little shout out there, Looks like at the start of the third quarter, Shamrocks are still up 27-21 with no new updates there. Which that was our main game of the week, other than us. Bit of a time stoppage here. Perry took a timeout. The clock's still running, which I don't know if that should be doing that or not. As it's down to 30 seconds here. Okay. Well, Flash's offense back out there for maybe one more snap, maybe a couple more. Clock is running down all the way down to 10 seconds right now. Okay, well, they just told the clock to start running, and it's actually 10.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. So, you know, after that big stoppage of play, ball's back. They hand it off to Ryan Frazier again, who chugs forward and is going to get stopped around the line of scrimmage. We also see Matthew Williams coming into the game here for FC. Looked to be the receiver on the far side. Well, these final 10 minutes here should go fairly quickly. Student section still on their feet. Most of the fans here still in attendance, as it was a packed crowd tonight. You know, there's not much else we can really say about this team that we haven't already. Timeout taken by FC. So stop the clock. As I think they're just burning timeouts now and letting the clock roll. Okay, I apologize for earlier. The clock that was running was the timeout timer instead of the game clock, so that's on me. But looking back down the field now during this timeout, multiple timeouts being taken now. You know, the cheerleaders still trying to get the crowd into it right now. Sounds like Cotton Eye Joe is being played into the stadium. One thing I will have to add, it's much more peaceful. That car alarm finally went off. We haven't seen fireworks in a while, so the smoke has cleared the air. It is now completely dark out to our east, and mainly to our west too. Well, as the timeout is ending, FC has the ball again. 4th and about 5 or 6 here. 4th and medium. 13 in motion. Pressure coming quickly, and Snell is wrapped up for the sack behind the line to gain. So that is a little 4th down play. Nothing to lose for FC. Of course, the reserves are still in. So that'll be a change of possession. Perry will now have the ball as we will look to wrap this thing up here shortly. With a running clock, no matter what, 10 minutes doesn't seem inachievable. As a little handoff there for about 4 gets the Falcons set up pretty decently for 2nd and 6. All right, well, they are, I mean, for the most part, I still see their starters are still in the game. And a pass towards Williams and a great hit by the safety. Jars the ball loose. 29 in coverage there. Joey Lawrence, or Joseph Lawrence, I should say. One of the, ended up being a starters tonight with the absence of Dreyer. Great hit there in the open field as the ball was just getting to the hands of Williams in the open field. Would have been an open catch, would have been an easy catch, but a great hit, knocks the ball loose. That'll go as an incomplete pass. Snap is off. Rolls out to his right, looking deep yet again, finding 18. Ball's up in double coverage and caught by 18. 82 got beat. That is Elijah Ragland. He got beat on the edge towards the near sideline, and the safety couldn't get there in time either, and it was a great job to hold on by 18. Ethan Neffel, one of the seniors, and good defense there that time by Ragland, though.
Yeah.
Jars the ball loose out of the end zone, and 7 minutes to go now in this game. Perry threatening once again. Threatening to score, but not threatening to score, but not threatening the score, as it is still 47-7, as the Flashes have shown out great tonight. And a play there, and that will be a touchdown for Perry.
Yeah. I mean, at least Perry is now getting points on the board with our secondaries in. I mean, it's been a long time waiting for Perry to get points on the board, but.
Yeah, here, one of the late Friday nights now, as Perry set to kick their PAT here. Kick is up, and it is good. Both referees signal it is in, so therefore it is in.
Yep.
They're set to kick off here. Clock stops after the score. 6.5 left to play here in week 1.
What a great scene here at FC. I mean, can't ask for better, as we've said multiple times in this live stream before, but it's great to see Perry's actually doing something, but we also have our secondaries in thirds in.
Yeah.
But you know what? They're still getting their points on the board.
Yeah, they're getting their reps. You know, they're getting Perry is scoring, of course, but you know, we're getting our young guys experience. We're getting them, you know, reps, and it's, you know, you always need that. You know, these blowout games. I don't know if it'll be a running clock anymore, though.
Yeah.
Because it says up by 35.
Yep.
So I don't think it'll be a running clock anymore. Unless, I mean, they just will. But after a score, I think it stops anyways.
Yeah.
Well, if you couldn't hear there was some angry fans yelling to have the clock start running. They want to get out of here, as does probably these players at this point, too. They're having a great game. Okay, well, he caught it in the end zone, but that's an automatic touched it back in high school rules. So he wanted to bring it out, but he couldn't.
Honestly, it doesn't really hurt us. I mean, we can get our pass game up and running. It'd be nice to see us get another touchdown, but...
Yeah, Dennis Mitchell was one to bring that one out right there and make something happen. The JV and freshman team will be in action tomorrow morning at Perry Meridian, hoping to get their first wins of the season as well, and hoping to replicate what the varsity team did tonight here.
Yeah.
I mean, they're getting playing time tonight, and they're going to go play tomorrow. So that's really good to see. For some of these guys, you know, they are going to play tomorrow. Some of these guys, they aren't. But, a good run there. 32 with a late hit. That's one of those same guys been mouthing off all game. The dude was already on the ground. Looked like a late hit there by 32.
Yeah, and 32
no call,
is,
but, I mean, he's still riled up with only 5 minutes to go in the game.
32 still mouthing off to the ref, as you saw seconds ago. And that's 32 is just not a great player that you want to see mouthing off to a ref. Either any player.
You don't want to have that as a student-athlete role model at all, especially, I think, because 32, he is one of the seniors on this team. As that play gets blown up.
Dang. 32 just jumped right onto it. That was...
Well.
He's still riled up.
We were talking bad about 32 because of his, you know, his actions and stuff throughout the game, but I mean, makes a good play there.
Yeah.
So got to give credit where credit's due. But this game, towards the waning minutes here, two-thirds of the quarter has gone by so far here, as we are entering the last little bit of game left here. Looks like a delay game from the Flashes there, or a false start maybe. Looks like a false start he called actually. So it'll move him back a little bit, but clock still runs.
Yeah.
So, you know, they don't have to call any more plays. They can just keep running the clock and just milk this thing down towards a win.
Yeah. I mean, we can't. I mean, it's so hard for us to do anything else. I mean, we could get another touchdown and score right here, but
there's no reason to.
There's no reason to. I mean, honestly, the better play is just to, like Drew said, just run the clock down and just secure this win and go home tonight and prepare for next week.
A fight! Oh my goodness! Oh! He went right for 32.
32 initiated it.
61. Everyone's clapping for 61. 32 initiated it.
Is ejected now.
He is ejected, and 61 went right for him.
Benches are all round up now.
What a fiastic of a game. What is going on this game? Chase is dying laughing in the booth here. I have no idea what's going on. The whole sideline just ran over towards 61 to congratulate him on that. 61, that is, if you look at our thing, Anthony Rivera, nicknamed Tank, 5'9", 260. Anthony Rivera is nicknamed Tank.
Well, he did pull out the tank on that one.
I have no idea what initiated that, what sparked it, but he went right for 32, and 32 is taking the walk of shame on the far sideline.
Yeah.
Right now.
I mean, as a senior role model, that just looks bad on Perry for that.
Yeah, that's just not a good look.
You can't be doing that on your first game.
It's on Perry, if it's on him. He's having to be restrained by his coach and another teammate over there on the far sideline. But this is not, I mean, you just do not want to see that. The clock is still running here as the refs are still discussing this. I mean, only a minute and a half left to go here.
We got a crowd
cheering Tank right now. The crowd is now cheering Tank as he started that. I don't know if he's going to be ejected. The refs are still talking over there. I have no idea what the precautionary actions that will be taken here are. I presume at least one of them is ejected from this game.
And, I mean, as we saw, 32 already just got walked to the bus.
Yeah, 32
so he is
on the
out
bus.
of the field.
32 is out of here. I don't see 61 on the field either, unless he's still there on the sideline. I don't see where Rivera went.
I guess they're just gonna.
And the clock is gonna run down. They're gonna line up and actually no. The ref is sending them to their sides, actually.
Wow.
So as the clock winds down here, the game, they are saying, is not over. Even though there is a running clock, the referees have discussed for so long. The players running out on the field thinking the game is over, as the clock has struck 0 here tonight. But the referees are signaling this not. Can this game get any crazier? I mean, the band is playing the Fight Victory song. Is it over? The clock has struck 0. They're all celebrating. The fireworks are going off. I don't know. The coaches are signaling to come back towards the sideline.
We got the fireworks going off over here,
we
too.
can see them now, too. off on the very right side. Well, now they're heading back towards the sidelines. Where are they? Because the other team just also is going out toward their sideline towards the thing. Their
Clock is now back at 2
Clock
seconds.
is down
2
now
minutes.
at 2.5 minutes.
Could this game get even crazier?
Well, a bit of a delay to this game, the ending at least of it. Okay, they're wasting all the fireworks. They gotta stop with the fireworks. Stop. Okay, they're still going. As we can see, all of the fireworks coming down on the field in the confetti from the right side. You can see the smoke in the air from the camera. All the fireworks have gone off, but every team is now being directed towards their sideline as Perry's in their end zone. Their coach is talking to them. I don't know what is going on at this point.
I don't think that
the coaches are going to talk to. The refs are in the middle. The clock has been set back to 2:20.
This game could not.
The fans are getting rowdy
crazier.
at this point. I don't know what is happening, but we will keep talking in case one of the fans yells something that we don't want to hear on the mic, because that is a very real possibility at this point in the game. With the game, which seemed to have ended, is now in a bit of a delay, and the referees have yet to say anything.
Yeah, I mean,
no one knows what's going on. The fans don't know what's going on. The players, the only person that might know what's going on besides the referees are the coaches. So, looks like our ADs are out there too. Everyone's just trying to figure out what is going on. Okay. Well, they just signal out the ball game is over. 45-14, the final here tonight. What a crazy ending to a crazy game. First half, 45-0. Brought in the reserves in the second half was 45-14. The clock kept running down, it was a very quick end. But no one has moved on our sideline. No one has moved for our side, even though they announced in the stadium that the game is over. The other side, Perry's already in their end zone in their end game, formation over there, as we're panning that now, But everyone for us is now being directed over towards the end zone. Everyone is celebrating and hyping up. And this game has concluded.
Yeah, I mean,
the final play of the game was an ejection fight.
This game cannot get any crazier, like you said. I mean, we had the 5
I don't know
to 7
what they're
plays.
gonna. This is just insanity, absurd.
I've never seen this in my high school football.
I've never seen this
career.
anywhere ever. There's video of this game on YouTube, so I mean, this can be. We can
get some views.
We can see this later on, probably at some point.
Gosh.
What an odd game. Where'd the referees go?
They're going back.
They are going into the stadium. So the scoreboard has been turned off. The game is now officially over. Final thoughts here tonight. We are going to conclude this. Final score, 45-14, Franklin Central. Franklin Central takes the Week 1 W.
Yeah.
I mean, they take the W Week 1. We were sitting pretty much the whole second half. We had to get out of our chairs just to see what was going on that final play. I know, for me personally, this is kind of what, the view was. So it was a bit of a jump up and a look, but we're going to conclude here tonight.
Yeah.
So final score, 45-14. Crazy game in general between the scores, the in-between stuff, the penalties,
that's as much.
Everything was insane.
Yeah.
The ending was the craziest part. But anything to add, JB, to end it off?
Just the crazy ending in general. We had to get up out of our seats to see that. That was. We had the 5 to 7 penalties plus even more penalties. We had the 45-14 score. And then to top it off, we had that fight at the end of the game. I don't think anything at FC has ever seen this.
Yeah.
Anybody
this
here at
is
FC has
one
ever
of the
seen
craziest games in FC history. Definitely one of the craziest Week 1s. This is one of those games you're going to look back on and wonder, what happened in this game, you know?
Yeah.
What was the – all you're going to see on the scoreboard is 45-14. That's it.
Yeah.
But you're not going to see what happened actually in the game, which, I mean, a lot of people were here to actually witness it, which is great. The crowd strong of 4,000 has now diminished to about 2,000 here tonight as people are exiting the building, I should say. This has been Drew Grimes, Jackson Bingham, preparing or commentating the game for FC Media. That is all for tonight. Thank you for listening, and we will be here in 2 weeks. We are back home. Thank you. Good night.